Hey guys, it's Vince. Today in this video, we are going to be discussing, once again, inappropriate spindle cables. This cable was sent to me, and we're going to go over this in a forensic status. What's amazing about this cable is the person who sent this to me says that an electrician, acclaimed electrician, built this. Okay, now of course this is obvious we have problems here, okay? I mean, let's be realistic. Of course, casing's broken on the ground. Let's look at this. What is this, guys? Because this is the stuff that I get, and then I get asked, can I fix this? Now we all know this, I don't even know where to begin with this. If an electrician actually did this, he should be in court being sued right now, because this will undoubtedly kill somebody on a three-phase spindle cable. Okay? Looking at this, I don't even know where to begin. Of course, most of you don't know where to begin. I'm looking at what he did here. He intertwined the cable for some reason, instead of just naturally letting them fall where they may and then allocating the ground. He didn't do that. He tried fighting the cable, so to speak, and intertwining it. And this is the conglomeration of a mess that he produced. Okay? I wanted this to be on camera, once again, because when you see stuff like this, when somebody is claiming to do something, the beauty of contracting is it's very quick to determine if someone knows what they're doing to someone that does not know what they're doing. And it's not even that you have to understand electrical. I could show this to a layman off the street and they would look at this and be terrified if they understand electricity in any capacity. Okay? I'm not sure what happened here. When we look at this end and we look at the crimp terminals, okay? And when I get questions on crimp terminals, why don't you recommend crimp terminals? If you guys use these on a three-phase cable, all I have to say is be prepared if there's ever a fire to answer to your insurance company. Look at this. Look at this. Now you know why I say be very careful with crimp terminals. Look at this. That's why. Okay, look at this. You have no way of determining the actual connection you're creating. When a weld is done properly, it's done properly. This is atrocious work. Now, let's look at it done correctly. If you can't achieve close to this result right here, I don't care where the casing's cut. Again, I've got hours of practice, okay? Hundreds and thousands of hours of practice. When you can't achieve a connector to look like this or relatively close to this, you should not be assembling a three-phase spindle cable, okay? This will get you in a heap of trouble. And I don't mean just in terms of how your machine runs. This is a safety issue. And this needs to be exposed, because the more we see things like this of what not to do, I'm hoping my influence, whatever it may be, how small it may be in the pissant world of YouTube, this actually confers that this is absolutely inappropriate for any type of electricity to be carried through this cable at all. Okay, let alone three-phase. But look at the difference. Now my cable, of course, is a little different than this. Is my 16-4. Other than that, it's not the cable's fault. It's whoever assembled this is absolutely, I mean, like I said, if this is a real electrician that did this, he should be in court. Because I can only imagine his other work. If you're not competent enough and intelligent enough to admit building one of these is above your capacity, then you truly do deserve whatever you get. Okay, the people that are humble and say, you know what, I have skills that I can do and skills that I can't do, I cannot work on transmissions of cars. I'm not going to claim to do that. I have no capacity at which I want to learn to do that. I pay to have it done right. And if you see someone doing work like this, and like I said, they can't get close to this, something is absolutely wrong. Okay, electricians typically do not master the art of soldering. Okay, I'm not saying there's exceptions to that rule, but you can see here, when you see glopping like this, and I get questions on this a lot, and that's why I like looking at these extreme cases. When you see globs of solder like this, there is no flux there. What's actually happening, typically, is the blob is because the solder is just hot and they're basically getting cold welds over and over and over again, and it just keeps building itself up. Okay, when you use flux, and it's real apparent when it's done right. When you use flux, look at how smooth those connections are. That's the welds you want to see. Okay, when we see blobs like this, if you achieve blobs like this, this is not soldered. Certainly not properly. Okay? Open your iPhone up that costs $700. If you saw work like this, you'd be pretty pissed off and be well right so. So again, and remember, an iPhone is using a lithium-ion battery. This is carrying three-phase electricity. Okay? And then we see this end where, again, we have no insulation here. And guys say, well, you're being kind of picky. No, I'm not being picky. I'm looking at the overall safety of this cable. And once again, if an inspection is ever done due to insurance purposes on your home, your facility, whatever it may be, you are SOL. Because I'm telling you, he's going to laugh at you so bad, and they're going to go right to the insurance company, and then you're going to have to explain what this is. So please, you don't go to me. Make sure you know what you're doing. Learn how to do it right. Ask somebody who's competent. Make sure you see their work prior. I don't know if this particular client actually saw this guy's work prior. But if he's an electrician and he's claiming that he knows how to solder, I think we can all attest that, I mean, I think Ray Charles could do a better job. So again, this is, I just have to show you this stuff because no one believes this. I talk about it. No one believes the kind of work that I get. And then I get asked to correct this. I mean, are you serious? It is what it is. So again, we'll look at it one more time, make it real simple. Properly done, not properly done. I don't have to, once again, I don't have to tell you what I'm doing. I'm showing you, it's right in front of you what is done. That's a lot of hours to learn this. This is not a 10-minute process. And that's why these cables are not cheap. So if you can't do it, please be safe. Please be careful. Once again, to all my subscribers, I know many of you have seen these type of videos over and over again, and I apologize for it. But once again, I think it's time that we really, really hold accountable people that are claiming to be what they are not. And that is competent in a certain field. If you're an electrician and all you wire is houses, that's fine. But that doesn't make you competent in electronics at a electrical bill capacity. This is totally different work for most electricians. And the guys that are totally competent, they're going to admit that. Okay? That's why these videos are imperative. So to all my subscribers, I love you guys. Please be careful, be safe, and make your money, and enjoy your holidays. Thank you all for your support. Take care.